Hey guys, I just wanted to go over our four vital behaviors as coaches. I think one huge thing when it comes to do with coaching is, having a benchmark to work towards, having something to work towards, and having these four vital behaviors is huge and a huge part of our business. So as long as you're hitting these four vital behaviors, you'll be a very successful coach. So just plug yourself in, and hopefully this recording helps you. So first and foremost, when it comes to coaching, is having belief. It's belief that our products work. It's belief that in what we have to stand for as a company, which is ending the trend of obesity. It's belief that we have the power to change lives. Not all of you, but some of you that sign up to be a coach, it could be because Beachbody has already totally impacted your life in such a positive way. Or you have seen it impact other people in such a positive way. And you've seen it first and foremost by watching someone that you admire, or you've been through it yourself and you've become a believer because you've seen what our products and eating clean can do for you, but also like living life and learning the balance of that. You'll find that as coaches, not any of us are perfect. And that is one thing that just makes this business so amazing and so powerful, is because we are real, and we're just constantly working on ourselves and surrounding ourselves with other people that are empowering each other and lifting you up. And that's one of my most favorite things about this company, is being able to surround myself with other people that are constantly cheering you on, but also working on themselves. So believe in what we have to offer, because when you do go to talk about it, whether it's in a post or inviting people along with you, they're going to sense that in the way that you talk. And if you realize the power behind what we have to offer, you're going to soar. Okay, our first vital behavior is invite, invite, invite. So invite people. It's whether you're inviting people to the coach opportunity to coach with you, or to a challenge group. So they're going to commit to 21-day fix, 80-day obsession, whatever the program is that you are going to run a challenge group on, or your coach is running a challenge group on, you'd invite to that. Or a free group that you're running, whether it's your client-only group, or a just big support group that you have. Just make sure that you are inviting all the time. So don't put a cap on the amount of invites you do. So for me, my goal is 25 invites per day. I'll tell you, some days I get 0, some days I get 50. It really just depends. I have a newborn who might cry out at any moment as I'm holding her, and a toddler. I'm busy. Some days are easier than others. So it's just a matter of doing the very best you can with the days that you have and the time that you have. I recently was able to retire from being a full-time daycare provider. And when I was doing daycare full-time, I was working in 15 to 20-minute blocks because I just didn't have an hour to sit down. I actually right now don't have even that much time, 15 to 20 minutes with a toddler and newborn. So we'll see how this call goes. But just don't put a cap on it. Set a goal for yourself and shoot for it every day. And if you don't hit it, that's fine. But you want to be sending out as many invites to the Coach Up and Challenge group as you can per day. And we have a document in our team page with with tons of scripts to challenge groups. And basically the scripts are a guide, something to kind of get your mind stirring, and you can switch it around to make it sound like more genuine from you. But they're just kind of like a guideline to bounce off of, right? So there's a document with tons of scripts that you can go off of. It's something like, I like to use the acronym KISS. Keep it super simple. You don't have to go into full depth to invite someone on something. You don't have to go in full depth just to connect with somebody. Now that I'm saying connect, let's explain the difference between inviting and connecting. Inviting is literally sending out an invite to someone, like the first one. Hey, it's almost Friday. How are you? I'm not sure if you're working or wanting to work on any health and fitness goals, but I wanted to message you, see if you'd be interested in learning more about what I do as a coach and getting paid to focus on your health. If so, I have a private Instagram page, or you could say Facebook group, where you can check out all the details. Would you like the Instagram screen name so you can check it out? So that is a coach opportunity invite. That's a straight invite. A connect would be something like, hey, thanks for liking my blah, blah, blah picture today. The support means a lot. Are you on a health and fitness journey of your own? Okay, that's connecting with someone and getting to know them. Or messaging them because their kid was born on the same day as yours, and you're talking about the different milestones they're going through. Like just something to connect with them about and grow relationships. Because the number one thing about this business is the relationships and growing. And you'll learn that as you dive into personal development too, that with any company, what makes the company grow is the relationships within the company. So these are a bunch of examples. Hey girl, I have a new challenge group starting May 1st. Wanted to see if you'd be interested in snagging a spot. Like literally, these are so simple. Just lots of examples. And again, you can refer to the inviting scripts back in it's Exhilarated Empire, but I'm in the process of changing the name to Anchored Empire. So if you hear Exhilarated Empire and Anchored Empire, they're the same thing. So how do we invite? Who do we invite? So I message, you go through, you gotta make sure you're posting to your Instagram story, your Facebook Messenger stories, and message those people that are watching you. Why? Because they already feel connected to you. They watch you every day. You're their social media biggest fan. So messaging them is not going to feel like this raw invite or uncomfortable. It's going to, and it might be uncomfortable at first. I'll say that. Like, but as your belief develops, you're going to realize how passionate you are about inviting people to this, and that it's not icky because you're literally offering them something that could change their lives forever. So I go through and I message people who are watching my stories and thank them for their support. If they're watching my stories about like a challenge group I'm talking about in my stories, or for example, I was talking about Energize the other day, then I'd message them regarding that. Sometimes I'll put up polls and ask people that give them the choice, would you like to be out of the group or would you like more info? And I'll message all the people that vote on that poll. I go through my followers and I'll message them. I also like to, let's say I go to hashtag breastfeeding mama. And little tip for new coaches, don't go to fitness related posts because you'll get saturated on a lot of coaching posts. A lot of coaches who post. So go to hashtags that are like you, whether you love tattoos, you breastfeed, you're a new mom, you're a new wife, whatever it is, go to that hashtag. Like I said, hashtag breastfeeding mama. I would follow someone that I have a lot in common with, and then I would go to their followers and I would target some of their followers to go follow. And then I do the 5-3-1 method. So basically you like 5 pictures, at least 5 pictures, you comment on at least three pictures, and then you follow them. Okay, and then all those people that follow me back, I'll shoot them a message thanking them for following me, and then I'll probably end it in a message or in a question for a call to action so that they have a reason to respond and we can kind of engage in conversations and grow our relationship. I also message people that like my posts or comment on my posts when it's regarding to challenge group or coach up invite, whatever it is. So this is also why posting to your stories and your Instagram page often is so important, because it gives you more material to use to reach out. Now, if you're brand new to social media like I was, you've got to build that a little bit, right? So just do it the old-fashioned way with, well, kind of old-fashioned, but going through the hashtags and just focus on growing your Instagram. But also, like, as you're growing it, make sure you're inviting people. Invite your warm market. Exhaust your warm market. Warm market are people that you know. And there is a business activity tracker in your online office that helps you with this. There's a memory jogger form that helps you, like, kind of jog your memory with all the people that you know that you could send invites to. So that's a good way to start. That's how I started too, as a brand new coach with no following, because I was from the littlest town in Michigan and lived in St. Louis with just me and my husband. We hardly knew anyone. So just be you and be organic and post about it. Like I mentioned, we have the Success Club system trackers. It's like your daily business activity tracker I was mentioning. It just helps you stay on track of stuff, and inviting at least 5 people to join a challenge group or learn about coaching. It gives you a visual, a guide. And then there's also something in your online office called the invitation process that kind of teaches you how to invite and like the 4 phases of inviting effectively. Next vital behavior, Product of the product. So being a product of the product means, okay, so you wouldn't want to go to a Chevy dealership and see someone driving a Ford. See the worker who's trying to sell you driving a Ford. What would that say about him? Say he doesn't believe in Chevy, right? Like it doesn't work that way. If you want people to believe in our products and earn an income from this because they're buying from you, then you have to be a product of the product. You have to be drinking your Shakeology, drinking the supplements, and doing the workouts and the meal plan, and be a living example of what our products and meal plans offer and what they can do. If you're not posting about it, then people will never know. So you could be doing all these things. If you're not posting about it, what is that going to do for you? You won't be building the credibility or the consistency. So make sure you're being a product of the product and you're posting about it. The gold is in the journey and the process. You don't see all these people wanting to go to a perfect six-pack abs person. No, they want to be able to relate to the person. They want to be able to connect with them. I'll tell you that my business skyrocketed on my postpartum journey in between my before and afters, not at the end. And it was because so many people could relate to my journey and what I was going through. Recognition. So recognizing your challengers and their coaches for their hard work. So for example, today I posted in my challenge group asking people to comment below with one of the achievements they've hit this week that they're proud of themselves for. And the reason why is because I want to recognize them for their hard work. I want them to recognize it as well. And it really builds that self-belief and confidence back up, which is what we're all trying to do. You know, you guys will see me posting the Success Club recognition board, volume board, rank achievements, everything in our team page, because I'm calling out our coaches and telling them what a great job they're doing in contributing and growing their businesses. Personal development, the last vital behavior. Personal development has grown me and so my confidence, my anxiety, so many things that it's helped with, and it often goes unrecognized as the most important vital behavior. So whether you listen to audio or you read a book, it doesn't matter. There is a big difference between doing trainings for your business in spiritual development and personal development. So my spiritual development is my devotions that I do with my husband each night. And trainings grow my business, but that's outside of my personal development. I personally don't have the time to sit down and read a book because I'd have a toddler climbing all over me. I'm literally like a jungle gym. So I listen to audio, and I have the Audible app, and I listen to books on there, and that's how I get my personal development. So you can read or you can listen, however works for you. Here's a list of a lot of great books to start off with as a new coach. I think most of these have Audibles as well, and they're cheap. So invite, be a product of the product, recognition, and personal development. 4 vital behaviors. You do those things and you're consistent, you will be a successful coach. Be coachable, be excited, and believe in what we have to offer. Thanks, guys.